Right, I'm going to make my way to town. I'm going to wait till I get down to Green Lane. Yep, so I'm going to go to town, I'm going to meet Ryan, we're going to actually go to TGI Fridays. I've only done one walk with the dogs, but I've done about a 4-mile walk with them. Well, 3.73 miles in total. So the 503 is in 6 minutes. Watch what happens when I try to show you the times. It does that. So it is 2:17, 5 minutes, so it's going to come at 2:22. So I need to put this on like now and get a fiver out of the wallet, because I'm going to get a return and back. Be nice to walk, but I don't want to get there in an absolute sweat pile. And I have already I did do 3.7 miles this morning. So yeah, just walk around town for a bit. It's weird being in Halifax, that's for sure. It seems pretty strange. The problem with trying to find a quiet spot is proving too hard. So Ryan's actually at the Broad Street Plaza now, like just on the other side. So I'm going to go meet him. By the way, it's going to be pretty damn hard to film in Halifax. Not too far off. It is a massive struggle to record in Halifax. Besides the point, I don't even like being in Halifax at the best of times. But I'm going to meet Ryan at TGI Fridays. And I've already had some dinner, not a lot though. I'm going to have like an early tea. This is a good idea. I'm in toilets. So, met Ryan, done all that. I'm gonna go up to Pets at Home. I'm gonna see if there's any Lily's Kitchen snack bars, you see. So, I was just a little worried then because it looked a bit dodgy. So right now, oh, it smelled bad as well. So I'm gonna go up there to Pets at Home. If they don't have any, I'm just gonna come back down and have a look around town. Have some me time. They didn't have out, so I actually went into Halifax as well, and now I'm going to walk back into town and actually just have a look around town. Yeah. But I think I'm going to explore some bits of town I've never done before, like the upper top bit of Halifax, and then head down to the centre of Halifax. They said Westphal then. I think I'm going to have my drink as well. I've got a Monster can in my bag. I'm going to have that. It's 4:24, so it's actually not even like tea time really yet. But my God, I'm full. So strictly speaking, I'm in Pelham, which is Halifax area, and this is actually the worst hit area for COVID-19 infections. Not just in Halifax, but the whole of the UK. Here, this area. So is it a real clever idea to be walking through the infectious hotspot of the UK? Not really. But not really. As long as I keep my distance. Right, I think that's enough of being up here. I'm going to head down to Halifax. You know, I've never actually walked along here, ever. So this is a first. I'm slowly like making my way down to the centre of Halifax. But I don't want to go like directly straight down. I'll tell you why. It's a bit of a challenge to cross the roads because it's busier and people are not giving a shit around here. Having not been walking around Halifax for quite a long time, and then seeing that Halifax is the worst infection rate in the UK, it's hard to not see why. it's really understandable why. It's really understandable. Yes, you can definitely tell that there's no interest in showing of a pandemic, is there? Not at all. I'm in town centre now. Well, that's new. So, I'm in the toilets. I'm actually in the Peace-All toilets. Good morning here. So I came in here, sweet shop, short and everything. Didn't get anything from Pezzo or anything. I'm gonna go to Costa and get a frappe because I ain't had one in yonks. Get that, and then I'm gonna walk home. Right, it's time to head out of Halifax. So, didn't get a frappe from Costa. They were bloody shut. I walked in and said, "Can you leave, please? We're shutting." So I'm heading out of Halifax, and for the best, really. Try to record around Halifax. Do you know, it's dodgy. It's really dodgy. Trying to record, chav there. Try to record, chav there. Try to record, chav over there. So I thought, just get the fuck out of Halifax, Jamie, and then I can do this. I didn't end up getting a frappe because it was shut, or shutting. They could have actually, it was actually shutting at 5 and it was like 4:59. And they're like, I'll do one. So I thought, right, I'll get one another time. So yeah, me, my mum, my dad and my grandma, on Sunday I'm going to go to Southport. And I think there is a Costa in Southport, I'm sure. So I'm actually going to get a frappe from there prior to it being bloody open, if it is. So I'm at 5k mark. It's 5:10. My minutes are at 511. It's a Tuesday, so not only have I done my minutes for, I did them for Monday anyway, and I did also Tuesday's minutes yesterday as well. So Tuesday, so I've done my minutes for Tuesday, also done my minutes for Wednesday as well, and then my next target is 600, so I'm at 511 on here. So walking home and a potential another dog's walk, I probably will get this at 600. Bloody hell, it's busy. You know, heading out of town, it'd be better. This feels more familiar and safe. Walking around Pelton, I did not feel safe at all. Not at all. Even bits around Halifax, I was like, get the fuck out of here now. You know, at some point I'm going to text my parents that I'm actually going to head to like the Pebble Trail and whatnot. Bloody hell, fire. There's a dark, also the traffic has just been shocking. There's also quite a dark cloud up above me. Well, that's it. Just don't want it to rain. Hopefully it doesn't. I'm gonna carry on walking. He's a bit pissed. Like, a bit too much of them. At first I was like, oh, it's someone in the high vis. Yeah, got a good looking rucksack and got high vis on, and I said hi. I was like, hi. And then I heard the thumping of what sounded like a bottle, like a glass bottle. I was like, he's a bit drunk. And then there was two cyclists that I've just come past of Chinese descent, and they've got some nice bikes. And I was like, hi. And he said he's a bit drunk, innit? And they went, yeah. Because he shouted something up there. I don't know what it was, because it was like, ugh, ugh. Yeah, so there's a shop in Halifax called House of 925, because I said about something about Alice in Wonderland from my mum's friend. Having never been in, because I don't need to go in, but I found the shop name has a website, an official one, so shared it to my mum, told my mum that I'm here, and yeah, walking home still. It's nice on Hebble Trail, no traffic to worry about. So I'm up to 4 miles of walking, and I'm about to make the Hebble Trail again, heading towards the Salt Hebble locks. Well, the canal first and then the locks. I might be doing a 10k at this point. Goodness me, someone's fan belt has been rubbing and it's made the smell, like a rubbery smell. It's not a nice smell. And it's gone now. When I was walking past the Halifax McDonald's, there's usually people in that little ginnel having a cigarette or whatever. And there was this time, there's just people I knew. So I just stood there for 5 minutes and had a chat. And it was nice to chat up. Chat up about things and just talk for 5 minutes and then just stop. Yeah, next time I'm in Halifax, if I want a frappe, go get one first. Pretty much. I'll just wait, don't let it get to 5 o'clock, because then that's when it closes. There is 3 Costas in Southport. It's alright then. At least it gives me a few options. I think I prefer to walk from Halifax to home, as opposed to, you know, actually going the other way. I prefer it from Halifax to home rather than home to Halifax. It's not like a meaningful journey, like you've got that one that's enjoyable. From like home to Halifax, it's like, why? From Halifax to home, it is. Because the walk starts off shit because of where you are, and then it gets better. You don't want it to be better and get shitter. You want it to be kind of shit to start off with, and then get better. Also, I'm kind of surprised it's 5:30 in the evening, I should say, mid evening, and there's no real canal. What? Okay. So when I was at Pets at Home, they didn't have any of the snack bars. They still had the bedtime biscuits and all that. But also as well, I went to Halifax and looked at camping stuff. And I kid you not, there's not much camping items available. Because normally there is, because people normally don't go camping. But because of the staycation idea, a lot of people have been going camping that wouldn't normally go camping. And a lot of the items that would have been there are not there. So people have bought like practically loads of stuff. I think I need to shave this when I get back. So there was a few gazebos, some very basic tents, and that was pretty much it. Oh, and like just like your strings for your tent and whatnot. But there was pretty much the absolute most basic things there, which makes me think I'm glad I've got what I've got. I reckon because of this staycation shenanigans, this is actually some people's first time ever camping. First time ever. And it's what, like, how many times me and my dad have gone camping together. Sun's coming out as well, just looking. So, I'm at 5.3 miles. I've actually only got 0.9 to go, well, mile. And then I've done 10 kilometres. How? So I actually don't need any tea because I'm still really full from having mozzarella dippers and the sesame chicken strips and chips for my tea from TGI Fridays. So I'm still really full. I'm going to stand on the grass as well because this path here is cambered like that and it's easy to fall on. So a bit better now, I can walk on it. 551 minutes and it's 5:51. So it's actually 6 o'clock now, like, well, it's 6:01. Blimey neck. I've actually just walked from Halifax up to the Pelham area and then back to town, around town, then then home. Well, not home quite, but I'm nearly at 6 miles. So just to get that little extra, I'm gonna walk up Green Royd, which is there, up that way, and then loop round back to home, do the 10k, and then have a sit down for a bit. I don't know what my parents are doing about dog walking. I mean, bearing in mind I'll have done 10 kilometres, but I'll charge my phone up and I'd like to go with them because I would like to go to Tesco and get some cider. I'm at 562 minutes, so I've only got 37 to go, and then I've done my target for Thursday, and it's only Tuesday. Let's face it, I did 3.7 miles earlier with the dogs. God, that seems well ages ago. And if I do 6.3 on this walk, then I'll have done exactly 10 miles of walking today, which well, is pretty it's pretty good. And tomorrow morning I'd like to walk the dogs for a little bit, and then it's my time to walk to work. I don't know about going out on a walk or a break, you see, because it's the eating to help out. So I might be staying in, which is not a bad thing considering how much I've done today. When I looked at my route from being in Halifax, I saw one straight line. I was like, oh, it's not glitched, has it? It hadn't. It's just going up Pelham, goes that way, it's straight, then doing all pets at home and Halfords, and then going along the straight roads back down. It looks quite strange, but no, it hadn't. It's not glitched out, it's fine. Let's face it, I'm in tomorrow, and then I'm in on Saturday then. The Saturday is not the eating to help out, tomorrow is. So it's 11:07. Hello, off to sea. I know it's going to be busy. You know, it was literally forecast to rain all day, and I checked on the weather forecast, it weren't going to rain after like 2 o'clock. It was just going to stay dry. And you know what, I'm glad it has. I just hope, thankfully, I just hope my mum's put my shirts out. My work shirts. Oh, I actually remember putting one out myself. Right, time to go home. Done quite well for walking. 5k this morning, a bit over 5k this morning, a bit over a 10k now. Feels weird that I walked all that way.